Jourdan, the technician.
You ready to record?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm about to read this week.
Alright, cool.
So just count down or something.
This is new, man.
3,
Alright.
2, 1.
Hold on.
Go.
Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Why you guys start at 5?
This podcast is sponsored by Peabody Boutique. Ladies, don't ever say I didn't look out for you. I'm about to put you on a place that I know you'll love. Peabody Boutique is every girl's dream store. It's an upscale beauty supply store and clothing boutique with some of the latest fashion trends, along with a large selection of natural hair care products. Protective hairstyles like wigs, bundles, braiding, and crochet hair. Also, makeup artists are available to give you the beat of your life. Oh, and did we forget to mention, it's black owned. Yes, so that's right, so we gotta show love. So ladies, go check them out. They're located at 6073 Highway 6 North. That's 6073 Highway 6 North. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram at Epitome Boutique. Stop by today.
Hey, quick question, bro. Do they have any things for like men?
Yeah, all type of beard stuff, hair stuff, yeah.
For real? Man, can we get like a
Yeah.
copy or get like, like some of that?
Yeah.
We can? Alright, cool. I need that in my life.
They got a lot of good stuff in there for all types of black hair.
Before we get started, man, I want to take this time, a moment of silence. I want to remember 3 names.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all all know I'm bad at names, but I'm going to try my hardest, though, because this is very important to me. Vicky Lee Jones, Maurice E. Stollard, and Dwayne Jones. All of these people passed away, I believe, about a week or 2 weeks ago. I'm not too sure if y'all remember the first 2 names I said, Vicky Jones and Maurice. They passed away in Kroger's. There was a shooting. A white man, which I'm not going to give his name any recognition. He went inside of Kroger's and he shot 2 black people, point blank range. Also, Dwayne Jones, he was found behind his mom's backyard, lynched. And she posted a picture. Of course, she took it down.
I think I saw that.
Yeah. Stuff like that kind of irritates me, man. I'm very pissed and emotional right now about that. I just want to stop the hate, man. Truth be told, it's sad that we live in a world that people have so much hatred towards one another.
Right.
For you to wake up one day and just say that you want to kill random people that you don't even know, these people have families.
But just because they look different from you.
Exactly. I believe Maurice, he had his grandchild with him at the time. So they witnessed him dying inside Kroger's. And as far as for like the lynching, I think that's just, it's sad, man. I mean, what mother wants to find her child hung from a tree? Right. It's 2018. It's 2018 and people are still trying to kill one another, man. It's sad. But I mean, I don't want to focus too much on it. I just wanted to recognize their names and make sure that they're heard. And I'll be following up on that as well. But
real quick, has the guy, the white guy, has he been arrested?
Yeah, he's been arrested. He's been in charge. He was arrested that day.
All right.
Yeah. So right now I'm just following up on that. I know we don't really talk too much about political stuff on this podcast, but stuff like that really got to me this weekend. But on to the fucking show, man.
Yes.
What's up with y'all? 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, we've been 2 weeks. We back.
In a new spot.
Going on.
In a new spot.
New spot. Temporary.
Yeah. Sorry for the new spot. If you are watching us on YouTube, of course we can be found on Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes,
Apple Podcasts,
yes.
Google Podcasts.
We might be getting rid of SoundCloud. I don't know if y'all heard about it, but some of the stats are being read wrong on SoundCloud. I read up on it. I believe I sent y'all the little monetized thing a couple of weeks ago. Did y'all read into it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm going to look into that a little bit more, but we may be getting rid of SoundCloud soon. But what's up, man?
I'm good, man. Good, back. Happy to be back. And people y'all need to get back in the studio. I was like, all right, well, we getting in there. We took a little week off, but we back in here, man. Jourdan, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Can you get off your phone? We're trying to. I'm kidding.
Conducting business
I'm kidding.
that we just
You good?
discussed. Okay, yes,
You good?
I'm good.
Also, man, I want to give a shout out to God is Dope. You know, we just found out, I think, we just won something. So, shout out to God is Dope. Y'all haven't heard or y'all don't know about them, y'all can buy their apparel. And I'm sure y'all seen Jourdan as well as myself on our IG, which is social_complex_. We do wear their shirts, and they also have hoodies now. So be sure to check them out. But I'm good, man. We're back after a week. Like you said, people have been asking. I don't want to be, cocky or whatnot, but we are probably one of the best, if not the best podcast in Houston. So we officially back on the show, man.
You don't want to be cocky. That sounds hella cocky.
I'm just saying,
So while we were off, because last weekend was homecoming for TSU and Prairie View. And
PV.
So Peabody and Jourdan went to Prairie View.
Jourdan did not.
Oh, you didn't go?
No, she didn't go.
Okay, my bad. So
No, she didn't go.
Peabody went to Prairie View, and then of course I went to my school, to Texas Southern. So
Which would have the better homecoming. Be honest.
I mean, I don't. Okay, so here's why most people say Prairie View's better.
Okay.
Their setting is like an actual college campus,
Okay.
set out kind of out there in Prairie View, in the middle of nowhere in the country. It's a real campus. TSU was in the middle of Third Ward, like smack dab in the middle.
Okay.
So, we got bums walking.
Yeah.
It is.
Don't call them bums. I think it's
Homeless. Down on the luck humans.
But homeless and bums are the same
Oh
thing.
my gosh, no! You can have a home and be a bum.
A bum is
This is true.
because I guess a bum is a slang term. So.
This is true. This is
Yeah.
very,
I
very
think
true.
they have more space in Waller. So I know people
Yeah.
went out there with like RVs and were overnight.
Yeah, both.
And RVs?
Yeah.
I know some
Nah.
people that went out there that had RVs.
For TSU?
No, for
Yeah,
At PV, yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's just TSU is different, so it's not
Uh-huh.
like where people go out there and camp out. Like PV, people go out there like Thursday, Friday night
Yeah.
until Sunday.
Okay.
It's just different at TSU because we right in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
So PV is a little bit of drive for just about everyone. So
Well, I mean, I want to give a shout out to PV, that's Prairie View A&M University. I want to give a shout out to my homeboy Phil. He showed us a good time. He rented 2 RVs this year. Last year he had 1, but this year he had 2 RVs, man. We had a blast.
you have any stories? Like you got to give us details? Like
I'm going to just say this,
what was
man.
the crowd like?
The crowd was, well, I remember last
good
year.
looking women out there.
It was good
How much
looking
did you
women.
drink?
I'm gonna say this. I think last year, like you went last year, right?
Yeah, we had.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So last year, when we were there, I think we left around like the same time, probably almost around like 10 o'clock, I think,
Mhm.
or something like that. This time around, I got there around like 11:30. I had to leave at 8. I blacked out around like 7:30ish. It was an abundance of alcohol. We had so much. There was a new alcohol that I need to try. It's some type of what's called like moonshine, but it's a store-bought moonshine. But it's like an apple type of flavor.
Yeah.
I blacked out, man, and he gave me some nice brownies to eat. I didn't know that there were certain type of brownies, but I ate a lot of brownies.
No, why would you not think that there were
You-
certain type of brownies at
Come on,
homecoming?
man.
Well, you thought like someone's mom was like, "Here you go, baby."
To be honest with you, I like really did.
Oh, that's so cute.
I really did. No, like
Right.
you're laughing. I really like when I say the only thing that I remember was I ate the brownies and then Swag Surf came on.
Mm-hmm.
So Swag Surf came on. And of course, everybody
Classic homecoming song.
Exactly. Everybody's dancing. The moment I sit down was the moment the world stopped, yeah. Like when I tell you, I like sat down to catch a quick, breather. And when I sat down, I had to look at everybody, and I was like, yo, I can't move.
Well, edibles are like the most potent, right?
I don't know.
I'll never do an edible.
No.
You can't gauge that. No.
But have you had one
But
before?
I've heard.
I will never do an edible.
Oh, okay.
So no, I have not.
I've
had
heard
one
they're
before.
like they're the strongest. They get right to your bloodstream.
I don't know, man.
That's what I've heard.
I was ready to go home. I was ready to go home. Shay from the Dualistic podcast, she was there, and I had to text certain people because I couldn't talk. So I was texting people. I was like, "Yo, get Shay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to go home
So
now.
the combination of the liquor and
The liquor was cool.
and the weed just kind of.
Nah, like the liquor was cool. I was drinking Crown Apple and like the moonshine, and then of course I was drinking somebody made like jungle juice or ape spit. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. So they made that, and I was fine the whole entire time. It's not until I ate the brownies was when life hit me. You know? I was like, I'm ready to go home. So there's a picture floating around. I think somebody actually posted it. There's a picture of me floating around.
I got it.
Yeah, TK'd in the car.
You
Yeah.
sleep.
I was dead.
In a
asleep.
backpack at that.
Yeah, I had a awesome time, man. But shout out to PV.
Food, good barbecue out there. Good?
Yes, man. Speaking of which, Janelle Forte was there.
Oh, where?
That we had on the podcast.
She snuck out there.
Yeah, she was out there, and the guy from Insecure that Molly can't get over.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he was at the club Friday night. That Friday he was at the club.
At
yeah.
what?
At Grooves.
Really?
He
What?
came up there in our section.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. You had a section?
Yeah. Every year for homecoming,
Uh-huh.
me and our group of like alumni,
Yeah.
my close homies, everybody goes to Grooves and we all get a section at Grooves. We get on the stage.
Uh-huh.
So that's what it's tradition. So we've been doing it like, and the past 5-6 years probably now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I saw him. He came in late Friday night. But yeah, I saw him.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I have to get this off my chest real quick, man. I've been hearing this term lately. This term has been very big in the streets. The first time I've ever heard it was with Jourdan and Shay for our Sunday Funday, right? What is
this what I think you're...
this? Yeah, this is exactly what I think that you're thinking about to say.
Oh,
What?
gosh.
What is big dick energy?
Oh,
Are we already going there?
Yes.
Already?
Oh, we have to go there real quick. What is big dick energy, y'all?
Are you asking me?
I mean, you're the one who like told me. Because I have my definition. I think Marcus has his.
Y'all love
Find the Urban Dictionary,
You
please.
love putting me on the spot. In my opinion, big dick energy it's a mixture of confidence, ego, swag. Like you just know.
That you got some good,
You
Alright,
just know.
You want me to read what Urban Dictionary
Yeah,
says?
go ahead. Big dick energy, my ass.
People have big dick energy.
One second.
They do.
I think I got some.
Goddamn Amazon.
I have good energy.
I'm not having that conversation with you. I was like, if I want to answer this question,
I have good energy.
I don't want to think about all that. So no, we're not.
Big dick energy.
Uh-huh.
Confidence without cockiness. It is never misplaced and cannot be simulated. It is the sexual equivalent of writing a check for $10,000, knowing you got it in the bank.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That sounds about
So
right.
here they give an example.
Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody. So it says Pete Davidson is 6'3" with the dark circles, exudes big dick energy.
He does.
Looks evil, but apparently is an angel and loves his girl publicly.
Well,
That's a horrible example of that.
no,
Who's
it's
Pete
not.
Davis?
No,
Pete
it-
Davidson is a comedian.
No,
Oh,
He's
he's
on
not.
Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yes, he is.
Yes,
Okay,
he's on
yes,
Saturday
he's an
Night
actor.
Live.
He's an actor,
Yeah.
but he's one of those people like ideally you wouldn't necessarily look at him,
Mhm.
but then you see him with Ariana Grande.
They just broke up, huh?
Yeah, they broke up.
just-
So you see him with Ariana Grande, and you're
The
like,
white dude?
Yeah.
yeah.
Bro.
And he got his name tatted on.
Oh, what is he
But
going
they
through?
both have tattoos.
He has the whole like blonde hair thing going on right
It's
now.
blue right now.
It's
Oh, it's
blue?
blue?
Yeah, he switched it to blue last night.
Why is he doing that to himself?
He has a lot of he has a lot of issues. Like
Money.
he's
A
talked
lot
about
of money and mental issues.
No,
Yeah.
because
Shit like that.
Because he also made a statement. I mean, I'm sorry to go off the topic, but he made a statement saying he was okay with living with Ariana Grande because she made more money than he did, or he couldn't afford the apartment, or something.
Oh
of that
yeah,
terms.
he was saying he could never afford the place she lives in.
Yeah, no, I'm just
I
mean,
think,
that
I think he
makes
was like
sense.
being sarcastic.
he was.
Yeah, but
It's
I mean
makes
they
sense.
he makes.
He
He
looks
doesn't make
tacky.
Ariana Grande money, but
Yeah.
he makes good money.
He
So they
looks
both
tacky,
bring
though.
something to the table.
He's from like I think
But
he's from Long Island.
That was his trying to be a comedian. I think he was trying to be funny.
So he has long hair. So he has blue hair right now.
Yeah.
He went from blonde to.
He's clearly going through something. He was about to marry a person, and she wrote a song about it. It was like, "Thank you, next."
You know why they split?
Yeah.
I read a couple of things about it. Something to do with Mac Miller and him
she's still going
sending.
through it.
Well, something to do with Mac Miller saying that Pete was sending pictures of himself and Ariana to Mac Miller.
Dang.
Yeah, something along the lines of
He
that.
was being grimy.
All I heard was, I guess he wasn't sentimental towards her. Like she needed him in his, you know, I guess like at her time of grief.
When Mac passed?
Yeah, he wasn't there for her. And I think another source that's close to her said that he wasn't half of the man that Mac Miller was as far as being there for her at that time or just any time.
I mean, you never know when people have those mental breakdowns. You never really know what the truth is. Like, so for Pete to have his own mental issues, and then for Mac to be suffering from depression, attempted suicide, and all that other stuff, like, that's a lot of stuff to carry. And for her to be in the midst of a relationship with two people like that and having to have loved two people like that,
right?
That's a lot.
Speaking of mental issue, man, shout out to you, bro, for opening up at Soul Feelings live show podcast.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man, that you and a couple other people opened up about that, man, in front of what, at least it had to be at least about 50 to 60 people over there on Thursday night.
It was a good crowd in there. Yeah,
It was a very good look. Good job, ladies.
Yeah, very good job.
Yeah, it's something that I've learned to deal with on a daily basis. Is, you know, and you find, like I said, you find ways to cope.
Yeah.
With when you get an anxiety attack or a lot of shit may not be going your way and you get down, and you know, you find ways to cope. I've learned to lean on my family, lean on my girl a lot, because in the past, like I said, I would find ways to deal with it myself, and it wouldn't work. I had to open up. Like, my family didn't know. They know I have Tourette syndrome, right? Obviously, but they didn't know about my like anxiety issues until like maybe like 2 months ago. And so, you know, I just had to open up to them, open up to my girl, and learn to lean on them for support.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No, man, that was a big thing, man. But what were we talking about earlier?
BDE.
Yes, big dick energy, man. I'm gonna just say this about big dick energy real quick, yeah. I'm sorry, I had lost some, focus when he was talking about. But no, big dick energy, man. This is my thing. The way y'all have explained it and what I've heard so far on Twitter and stuff like that, I see it as two things. For me personally, I guess you can say in a sense, yeah. I mean, if it's what you're saying, I have big dick energy. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very big. But
really, like, come on.
But
there's somebody has, a girl has to tell you.
Oh no. They have told me. They told me that day after she said it. But my whole thing is,
who is they? I didn't say that.
Not you, not that.
Okay, thank you. I was like, wait.
You mean they or her? Like a person?
Yeah, a person. So yeah, like you got the juice. I was like, yeah, I know I got the juice. But when you say that, I also think of what's the thing? It's not called short men.
Napoleon complex.
With the whole trucks. So short men like to drive big trucks.
No, you don't say
No. Short men under like 5'6", they like to drive trucks, and they have
That's not true.
It's true.
I dated a dude that was like 5'9" and he had a big ass truck. That's not.
But compared to Marcus's height or something like that, oh, that guy's short or something. Or my whole thing is
it's overcompensating. That's what it's overcompensating.
When driving like a truck?
If you're driving something that you don't necessarily need to be driving, unless you work, construction or, you're in real estate and you need that vehicle. If you just have it just to have it, then yes, I do understand that a little bit.
So if you're dating a guy who's about your, height and he drives a truck, are you going to go, oh, okay, you have short man syndrome?
No, I'm not going to say that.
But in your head, you're going to think that.
No, I'm not.
I think they have to display the characters of that
If
syndrome.
you're being a dick, then okay, there's a reason why you're driving this big truck. You're overcompensating. Something's missing.
I actually tried to get it. Well, go ahead.
I was gonna say, not to cut you off. Like I think like the short man syndrome is like, I think like dudes that like they're always trying to feel like they gotta compete with dudes that are bigger and taller, and so that's where like the need for like maybe the fancy sports car, the big truck comes into play. That's the whole Napoleon complex.
Overcompensating.
Yeah, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
I always thought about that, yeah. I think guys who are under 6 foot have, and this is just my own opinion, guys who are under 6 foot have better game than guys who are over 6 foot, yeah. And this is me looking from the outside in, just sitting down and just peeping game.
Mm-hmm.
But like you say, I think short men or shorter men have to do that extra mile.
That's why. I think I know where you're going with that. You're right. Because like, if a 6'5" dude walks into a room, oh, don't let the nigga be light skinned. He's gonna get. He's gonna get.
I am so over y'all.
He's gonna get
colorism. No, that's not true. That's not true.
Let me finish.
It is not.
Let me finish. We could be having a kickback, a mixer.
Yeah.
And it could be 20. It could be 20 females and 15 dudes, whatever. Let that 6'5" light skinned nigga walk in, right, with a fitted shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Rocking some nice shoes. 90% of the females gonna turn their head.
First of all, females are gonna turn their head if it's a tall dude that walks in the room anyway.
True. Touche.
He doesn't
That's
have
true.
to be light skinned.
Because my last ex said that.
But to Peabody's point, he's 6'5".
6'5".
I dated someone that was 6'8". He wasn't light skinned. He was just tall.
But okay, but my whole thing.
Okay, yeah, Chocolate Brothers are in too. But go ahead.
But even if he's tall, but no matter what his skin complexion is, if he's tall, he's automatically already has the upper hand compared to. Like,
you don't think it's the same thing for women?
As
like dudes don't see like a tall woman.
Oh no! For me, I don't care how tall you are.
Height is not high on our list of factors.
Yeah, like
it's not
for y'all maybe, but not for us.
Yeah.
Now I will say one thing. What was the club that was off of Washington that everybody went to? That's now like the address.
Social Junkie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I had spoke to a woman for a couple, like off and on, but she with heels on. I think she's maybe 6'3", 6'4".
With heels?
I think so, yeah. And she invited me, to that Social Junkie one night, and we dated before, of course. But
so she's at least 6'1" already.
Yeah. And she had no mind. I mean, like I'm 5'9". Like she has no mind, or she has no problem dating me.
Mm-hmm.
But my whole thing is, she wanted to hold my hand at a Social Junkie. I'm not holding your hand, yeah.
You don't like PDA, Peabody?
No, I love it, but it felt like she was holding like her child.
Because of the height.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, like we're not doing that.
Didn't understand.
Yeah, like we're not doing that, yeah. There's no.
Yeah, and then especially.
Okay, but why does that have to do anything with her? That has something to do with you.
Don't let her be pulling you through the crowd.
Exactly. No, like I mean, I was
like,
really
come on.
I
got us.
But it felt like a child being aggravated, trying to pull like his mom to leave out the club, yo. Like, nah, I'm good, B. But I mean, with heels on, like she's cool. But with heels on, I mean, I didn't have no problem with it, just in that particular situation. But my whole thing is, that's how I see big dick energy, as far as guys who think that they have all that juice, but they really don't know. But I could be wrong.
So Jourdan, is the perception true? Do you and your girlfriends talk amongst yourselves like, oh, if he's 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", he has a big dick?
No.
You know?
Okay.
Height doesn't matter.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
I talked to a lady friend yesterday, and she was saying that I think we guys do it too, but let's just say, okay, so me and Marcus, we're at my place, and I invite 4 girls over. And let's just say we have like another guy over there too. Let's say it's me, Marcus, and like Philip or something like that. And we invite 4 girls over. Amongst ourselves, we might text, but hey, which one do you want?
Yeah.
Or no, but that's how guys, I would assume, like, hey, which one do you want? So I don't want to.
Why wouldn't you just let the women choose?
Well, no, that's what I'm getting to though. But my whole thing is, I don't want to overstep.
We're not playing love connection.
No, I'm saying like.
No, but what I'm saying is that I don't want to overstep. If Marcus wants a chick over there, but I want her, I'm like, okay, cool.
Let her but what if she doesn't want Marcus and she wants you?
Well, then we haven't crossed that bridge.
Exactly.
We have to send out.
Is this what y'all do?
It's like yo, hey yo, the one in the skirt.
Yeah. I want her, yo.
Y'all
yo, brown hair.
But you laughing, but like
you guys are like the real life creep squad.
No, it's
creep
not.
squad.
It's not. If we're at a kickback, you got it. That's how we had to communicate. Like,
why can't you?
You're like, yo, red shirt. She looking at you, bro.
Yeah.
He may miss the cue.
So you guys are like hunting for each other?
Not hunting.
We're
helping. Where it's called an alley-oop.
Yes.
So if I be like, yo, the chick in the red shirt, she peeping you. Like she peeped you twice when you walk by. I'm gonna shoot him a text instead of, because then it looks weird if I say, bro, come in the bathroom with me, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
That's weird as hell. If I can send a text like, yo, red shirt peeping you, boom.
Well, I mean, if he's not paying attention, that she's.
Okay.
Hey.
How?
What do you mean how? We had this whole conversation about how women shoot their shot. Like we
No.
talked about this.
She's not necessarily shooting her shot. I'm
we're
saying
talking about communication.
if we're at a kickback in somebody's crib and Peabody goes into the kitchen twice to get a drink, and each time she's like, he might be talking to somebody, he might be on his phone doing something. Maybe he didn't catch the glimpse. And I know, like, I know me, I'm a people watcher, so when I'm places, I watch everything.
I'm a people watcher too, but
so
that's
if
why
I see
feel
her
like
peeping him, I'm gonna shoot him a text. Yo, red shirt's peeping you, bro. All right, bet. And now that I've gave him the alley oop, he gotta dunk it.
Yeah.
You know, that's what guys will tell you. When guys hear this show Wednesday, I'm telling you, a lot of them gonna be like, yep.
That's true.
That's how you gotta communicate.
It's
at a party, at a public
true.
place, especially in a club with loud music. Yo, brown hair looking at you.
It's not creep like, it's just that, hey.
my whole thing is I don't understand why.
So y'all don't do that?
No.
So if it's you and like 3 other girls and y'all got like 5 guys there.
We'll sit there and we'll be like, he's cute.
Amongst
Really?
yourselves?
Really?
Yeah, amongst our like.
So y'all won't say, oh,
most
hey,
of the time,
I want her.
most of the time we're sitting together anyway, so
Right.
we'll see like, oh, okay, dude in the striped
But
sweater.
see, that-
he's nice. We don't text each other it. Like we just say like he's look at his beard, and then at that point
Really?
we will position ourselves.
But you know what it is? I think because when guys try to do that, we probably look a little too obvious. So
So you need to learn subtlety.
well, we don't have that trait in that area.
Speaking of that, we saw a lot of that at Davenport's, but won't go on that topic.
What are you talking about?
With Shay from like Dualistic,
I know. What do you mean?
like 2 ratchet women that were like next to
Oh
her.
yeah, she was trying to get. They were trying to pick her up.
Yeah, bro.
I was nervous. I was like,
lesbians.
I don't know
I don't
what
know
was
what they
going
were.
on. I don't know what was
Nothing
going.
wrong with that?
I don't know what was going on, but they were very close.
Long story short, I was
Shout
an
out to
odd
our
man.
LGBTQ listeners.
Hey, good plug.
We love everybody.
No, this is very true. But it's like
Go ahead.
like she was sitting at the bar, and I think I went to the bathroom. Peabody was against the low wall.
No, correction. They moved me out the way.
They did.
Mhm.
No, like no.
Well, no, because they were trying to get. Okay, it was extremely packed in Davenport.
It
Like
was.
I was nervous because I was like, "There's only one
You were
exit."
nervous?
Yeah, there was only one exit,
Oh.
and it was on the other side of the room.
And there was a creep right beside us trying to holler at like Jourdan.
He wasn't trying to holler at me.
What was he doing?
He was drinking a martini,
You're at a martini bar.
Did he whisper in your ear?
bro.
He did.
Okay.
No.
See, look, you missed the hint.
I did miss
No,
the
you missed the
hint.
hint.
I just didn't pick it up.
People won't see this if they're like listening, but if you're watching like or like like a YouTube version, when you I mean I've had one martini because you invited me to a martini spot,
Mhm.
but I even asked for it in a actual cup.
You can ask for it in a normal
Exactly.
glass, but a lot of people don't know that.
He had a martini glass.
Hit a martini glass. Now,
Okay.
now you have that can right now, right?
Mhm.
So when they pour martinis drink, it's normally filled up, right? So do me a favor, bring your cup like next to you. All right, lean forward, and he starts to sip
Well, okay.
like this.
It-
No. Am I lying?
First of all, if you have ever been to Davenport, every drink
No,
is
no.
a double. No, you are not gonna play that man like that.
What?
Every drink is a double. So
Okay.
they literally fill the drink to the brim.
They
you
do.
have to sip it
Shout out
before
to
you can pick
Ashley,
it up.
too.
Yes.
At least put your hand on it.
Houston's favorite bartender.
Yes. No.
No,
That is
but it's full to the brim. Like it'll
It is.
spill. You'll
But-
waste liquor.
But we also had straws right next to them
I mean, yes.
as well.
Oh, he sipped it on the. Did he have a straw?
No.
Oh, so he just sipped it.
Yeah.
He did the soup cooler. Yeah.
Bro, I was like, no, that is inappropriate right now, sir. And you're trying to talk to this like young
He
lady.
had a moment.
He wasn't trying to talk
He
to
had a
me.
moment.
He tried to talk to a lot of women who were there.
I mean, that's what the Davenport is for.
Well, they moved me out the way, B. Like they physically moved me out the way.
Those were the ladies that
To
took
get
off the
that shade?
panties.
Yes. They also took out the panties when we went outside to go talk and just chill.
They took out like underwear.
Yeah,
She
like
went in between two cars, bent
and took
over,
hers off.
and took her underwear
To
off.
show them
Somebody
to
like
Shay?
that.
No, just to take them off.
No.
She just got hot.
No.
Yeah.
No, but I was really. Friday was cool. Oh, also, man, listens to this podcast. Just FYI, I'm not too sure if it was just because of TSU homecoming or I think it's like a new law on that street right next. That's parallel to Turkey Leg Hut. They are now towing cars.
They posted a picture about it last night.
Turkey Leg Hut.
They said be aware of this. It was
Okay,
like
cool.
5 p.m. to 3 a.m. without a permit.
Wow. So they're getting you at the most popular time of the night. Wow. Yeah. So luckily, God was in my head and said, Peabody, you need to move your car.
Wait, what's the time?
5 p.m. to 3.
5 p.m. to 3
a.m.
Oh,
Exactly.
Well, because that's when people get off of work, and so if you want to go home and you live over there and you have all these random
They have
cars by your,
driveways though, right? Yes, they do.
everybody doesn't
Even
have
on the
a
street,
driveway.
though?
Yeah, on the street.
Street parking, yeah.
Wow.
So we can't park there no more.
Mm.
And I just got there in time, and the cop was like, "Man, it's a good thing you came here."
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, get out my face, man. But I got like a $40 thing parking.
Oh, it was only 40?
That's 40.
That you're lucky. My last ticket was 70.
I gotta pay it. I think I'm like to 12 or something. If I don't pay it, like, what happens?
It's a bench warrant.
Come again?
A bench warrant?
What was that?
A warrant for your arrest.
A bench warrant? I mean,
Yeah.
I've heard of
like
a warrant.
you can either pay it or you go to court to fight the ticket.
Mm,
But you
wow.
have to do one or the other before the ticket before the due date or before it expires.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, she shouldn't have even given me a ticket if she saw I was coming there.
I just didn't understand why she told you about it. Like, we see the cop car, we see the ticket. Like, you don't need to speak to us. Are you gonna take it back?
Exactly.
Why are you talking
That's
to
the
us?
whole point of what she told
I
me.
didn't understand that. I got in the car. At that point, I was like, okay.
That's why they when they give you a ticket, they try to talk to you.
But she was sitting there looking at people
Yeah.
getting in their cars, looking at the ticket, and then she was like, "Yeah, we just gave it to you, but you're
Right.
lucky because you didn't get towed.
I was
Could you
lucky.
get out of my face, please?"
She tried to hit her quota. Right to the
Yeah.
quota.
What she
No,
did.
she was.
Hey, well, before we move on, you want to shout out the UML?
Yes, man. UML, man. We are now a part of the UML podcast network that is stationed in Milwaukee. So now we are I think we make the 13th or like the 14th podcast in that group. So if you do like podcasts and you know about UML podcasts, they also have, I believe, what is it called? A convention in Milwaukee. So when you go there, they're, shout us out. So we have 13 podcasts. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to 3 particular podcasts that I like from that group, just in general. And I know you listen to one of them as well. Man, I'm so going right now. For the record, if y'all peeping me right now, I'm on painkillers right now, man. A tooth will be pulled in a couple of days. So y'all are laughing. I'm like dead ass, like my tooth hurts.
I know. So which podcast?
The Awakening Soul podcast. So shout outs to him. You want to go a little more detail? I'm gonna give you that mic.
Thanks.
Yes.
I was on last week's episode with.
You was?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta hear that episode.
I was.
Oh shit! Go ahead.
With CEO Hayes. It was a good time. I appreciated the dialogue. So the Awakening Soul, pretty good, pretty informative, very funny, thought provoking.
CEO Hayes, he's up there.
He is.
He's
He's good at what he does.
very good at what he
He's
does.
serious about his numbers.
Yeah, very, very serious. He actually told me about the whole like SoundCloud as well. I mean, I had already read up on it, but then he was trying to like school me on it. So shout out to CEO Hayes, man. Please, whatever you do, check out his podcast as well. Also, I wanna man, my mind is killing me right now. I think I'm having a migraine as I'm talking right now. I'm like dead ass.
Probably because you haven't eaten today.
That would be it.
Think so?
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, because I took the painkillers already without me eating.
Oh, on an empty stomach.
Yes. Shout outs to the Coco and Connie podcast as well. They're from Detroit. Super funny, super dope. They're like a woman version of us.
Alright, that's dope.
Yes, both of those women are very. All right, so shout outs to them. Also, last but not least, is it what the Unsaturated podcast? Am I saying that right?
The is it?
Oversaturated.
The Oversaturated.
Yeah, shout out to them as well. Those are my 3 podcasts for like the week I'm gonna give out to. So the Coco and Connie, the Soul Awakening, and the Oversaturated.
Okay. I actually, let me see if I can find it. So when we went to Soul Filling, there were a lot of other Houston podcasters that were there.
The Christian girl.
Yeah, Christ Over Culture. I actually listened to their podcast this week about cuffing season. It was good.
Really?
Yes.
But they don't curse, right?
Yes, girl. She said she doesn't use curse.
No.
She shouldn't curse, right?
But she didn't need to.
She didn't need to.
Like,
good?
it was good. It was talking about cuffing season, soul ties. Like, it was really, really good.
Yeah. Ladies got your application deadline for your
First
cuddle
of
buddy
all,
is Monday. What's today? The 5th?
It's too late already, bro.
Because
not
we
too
just
Thanksgiving,
but we just had our coldest morning like last week. So
bro, if you're
we're in Texas.
if
So-
like you're
your
single-
application deadline.
It didn't get cold here till
we'll give
February.
it, because this episode don't come out till Wednesday. So your application deadline
next Monday.
for your cuddle buddy is Friday, November 9th.
I mean, but you need like those free gifts. No, I mean, the only reason why I say it's almost over because like you need those like free gifts, yo. So if you're trying to get somebody,
Free gifts.
yeah, like
What are you talking
You
about?
mean just like a
for like
At
Christmas, yeah, for Christmas.
Okay.
When
well, not a relationship, just
I know.
a cuddle buddy.
a cuddle buddy, but
So
be
you-
honest.
so
So
you
you have
don't-
a cuddle buddy.
Uh-huh.
You tend to spend more time with that particular person, right?
You gonna squeeze a gift out of your cuddle buddy.
Yeah, why not? You have to squeeze a gift out of your cuddle
But
buddy.
is that reciprocated?
Depends. It depends.
Ah!
No, no. I'm not saying for me, but some people honestly don't like gifts. They're like, nah, I just want you around me, and that's cool.
Shit, I love gifts.
I love gifts too. That's why I want my gift.
All right.
Yeah. That's only if like you're single though. If you're not single, then that game is is a wrap for you.
Right.
Yeah. So
It's a lot of good Netflix specials coming up. You know,
Man,
movies.
speaking of
Get your
Netflix
cuddle
movies-
buddy ready.
bro, speaking of Netflix movies, real quick, the Hill.
House on Haunted Hill.
That shit's trash.
For real.
That shit's trash.
My girl was just watching that the other night. She said it freaked out.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is horrible. It has a good meaning behind it, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but it goes back and forth times, so you have to pay attention to all of the
Like
characters.
flashbacks. And
Yeah, like you have to pay
Fast
attention to
forward,
the
yeah.
Like, and I fell asleep on it like twice before. So I mean, it's not for me. Like the only movie that pretty much scared me when I was sitting by myself at home was like The Grudge, when the little girl came out of like the attic. Yeah.
I don't fuck with them
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, that's
Them
the
Satan
only
movies. No, I don't play with that. I don't play with them spirits.
I
But-
don't watch scary movies.
at all.
No.
No, okay. So
I don't
no
like
cuddle
being-
buddy.
No. Nothing's gonna happen if I'm watching a scary movie. Like,
Really?
No, we can sit there with the lights on
Yeah, like-
and be
like
up all
all
night.
indoors, right?
Like no.
He may try to scare you with like like this big energy. You know.
No,
what I'm
I had a guy that we went on a date, and I was very clear that I didn't like scary movies, and he bought the tickets, and he was like, "Okay, we're gonna go see this scary movie," and I was just like, I don't like scary movies, so we went, and I didn't watch.
Have you ever been on a date where you knew, yeah, I'm gonna give it up to him, but he fucked it up? You're like, nah, I'm good. like you knew, hey, I'm gonna give him a draw tonight.
No,
No.
not that I can think of at this moment.
Oh, okay.
No.
No. You?
Well, I'm a guy.
I mean, no, but I'm just saying, like for me, like okay, damn,
Yeah.
I know I'm a smash tonight, and then she
Oh,
doesn't-
you just.
Oh,
yeah.
you caught her vibe.
And I was like, you know what? Nah.
Is it because when you know that when you know she's feeling your BDE? I don't know.
No.
You know what? But in all honesty, being transparent,
Uh,
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever smashed on a first date.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, tripping.
I mean, I being honest.
Those are like the
I'm
best
trying to go on
times.
my mind with every first date I've had.
I smashed on the first day.
Second date.
I want to thank.
Shout out to my baby.
Wow! I just thought about that. Wow!
Yeah. Second date. It was the very next day. Yeah.
Wow! Y'all smashed on the second date.
Yeah.
Damn.
But not the first. So it's all good.
Nah, I smashed on the first day, so I want to thank Davenport's and like Green Course.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A little first, possible too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why are you really like looking at?
Because I'm trying to think.
Exactly.
Like,
I see. I'm like, wow.
like,
She's really thinking. Right
I am. I was
Nah.
like, who's this person?
Nah, you're good.
Do I know this person?
Yeah, you do know this person a lot. Yeah, you do this person.
A lot.
Like, I mean, like you was like.
I hung around this person?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I think I know who it is.
I'm gonna give you a big ham and then I'm gonna just drop it. It was after we got the martini at the other spot.
Okay. That's what that's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nah.
I know. Total sidebar.
Like I said, like she knows me a little bit too well, yeah.
I know all your business. I witnessed all the fuckery.
Yeah, man. Damn. I'm a true fuckboy, yeah.
I think you're reformed.
Yeah.
I think you're.
I'm reformed now.
Because you used to do some shit, and I was just like, I don't understand what's happening here.
No, like honestly, like out of all the shit that I've probably done, I've lived a good life. Like yeah, but besides that, sidebar.
Yeah.
When you were talking about the Soul Feeling live show, I want to give a shout out to Lenora.
Yeah, the beautiful Lenora.
The woman can sing her ass off.
Lovely voice, yes.
Yeah, she could.
She could. I'm talking about she could sing.
Yeah, she sang Anita Baker.
Yeah.
So please check her out. Matter of fact, we did tag her on our Instagram, so please follow her.
Yeah.
And the poets, A Black, yeah.
A Pretty Black.
A Pretty Black.
Pretty Black. And,
Yo.
Soul.
Yes. Hey, so he started off the live show phenomenally good, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Like he owned the opening act. When I say he owned it, he owned it. And then what?
A Pretty Black.
A Pretty Black.
Yeah.
She had the crowd energized. She had the crowd.
Man, she was speaking to me.
Yeah, like she had the crowd. You know how some
And
people.
I don't know if it was just that drink, but
Nah,
she was speaking to
she
me.
was speaking to
all the women.
Yeah. And then shout out to everybody. What's
Oh,
up?
Jimmy Got Soul, the chick that performed with the guitar.
Yes.
And she was like, this is the first time that
I
I've
need her to not be nervous, yo.
That's what I said, because she was amazing.
She.
I mean, you get up in front of people, you
Yeah,
gotta play
that's
the instrument and sing.
She
It's harder. I'm sure it's harder than
She did so well.
Yeah, she did though.
She did,
was
man. She only has YouTube, right? Or does she have a?
She's on IG.
She does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need to follow her. She's very very dope. And it was everybody. I mean, I think everybody was there. Shout out to J.O. Malone.
Yeah.
He does the Black Film Festival out here in like Houston.
And Black Market, Houston.
Yep.
Yeah, so shout out to him. He has a very good capturing voice. Like when he speaks, you like pay attention.
Yeah.
So shout outs to him, man. And of course, last but not least, shout outs to like the ladies of Soul Film.
Yes, you ladies did a wonderful job.
Yes, they take care of us more than what we even asked for. We didn't have to be invited to like the male panel at all. So most definitely that was their second live show, but this was technically like their first live show that was hosted by them.
It was their two-year anniversary, right? Yeah.
So shout outs to them, man. They did a phenomenal job.
I like shout out to them for those goodie bags.
Oh yeah, the goodie bags.
Jourdan, what was in your bag?
Not what was in your bag.
Yeah, a lot of condoms.
No, we didn't get those. The guys got condoms. I was excited about the skincare.
Skincare?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There was MAC. There was a MAC eyeshadow in there.
Oh shit.
There was a mask from Boscia. Yeah, there was some pretty good stuff in there. I was excited. Yeah, and some
That's
lotion.
what's up.
But yeah, y'all got condoms.
We had a lot of condoms, bro. I checked the condoms out. I think we had like 5 condoms in there. I think 5 or 6 condoms in there.
I should let you guys know something.
Lifestyles.
Yeah, lifestyle. Nah, lifestyles.
Not a fan.
I break lifestyle condoms, yo. Oh, that was too much, right?
Yes.
No,
Like-
I mean, whenever I thought about it, no.
Thanks.
No, but no.
Because of the poor quality.
No. Well, I mean, I don't know how like condoms are made, but
Okay,
like
so-
the latex.
And this is my question: are we conditioned as people of color to just buy magnums because of?
No, but my magnums fit.
Okay. Still too much.
I don't use condoms, so.
Marcus.
Really? Wait, tell me.
I ain't bought a condom since '98.
Bro, no. Serious question, cause you said this on Thursday.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, and I was like, bro. Well, correction in my head, I'm like, bro, are you serious? But I like believe him.
Well, he has a child. He's also
child.
in a committed, serious relationship as well. So that.
Yeah, I was all right. So look, I don't want people to think I was just out there
Quick
being
question.
reckless.
Cause you already put it out there.
Yes.
On your second date, did you use a condom?
No.
All right, cool. All right.
I'm being honest. I'm on the show being honest.
Yeah.
But I mean, we still together.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have a kid yet. You know, so.
Let me ask you this.
Good.
Is she on birth control?
Huh?
Is she on birth control?
I'll let you ask her that.
No.
I'm gonna ask her that. I'm asking you.
Oh, man.
So I'm guessing the answer is no. So y'all,
I'm not gonna put her business.
Y'all just trying to have a whole.
Let me ask you this. Then, Marcus. Would you?
Oh my
Would you
God.
be open to having a second child?
Yeah, I want to know.
He has to, because no one's being responsible.
I do, but we're not gonna have one until after we get married, though. So that's already been discussed. Like,
So that would pretty much answer your question in Jourdan about the birth control.
He answered it by telling me to ask her,
Oh, okay.
because he knows I wasn't about to do that.
Man, but no, like go ahead about the whole like
the condom. I mean, look, all right. So yes, of course, I've used protection plenty of times. Like my
What's been
thing,
the times, bro?
like okay, if it's me and the girls,
Before
like,
he got
hold on.
comfortable.
I'm gonna tell you.
Side note,
I'm gonna
he
tell
went to
you.
TSU. Side note. Okay, go ahead.
Like if it was like me and the girls like first or second time,
Yeah.
of course I'm gonna use protection. But
You can't say that.
once
'cause
we,
you said first, second time.
well, I'm talking about like back, you know, in my 20s, right?
Okay.
Early 20s, mid 20s, right? But I mean, you know, after you know a few weeks, a month, whatever, like you know, the condom drawer is empty. So it was like
you can replenish, right? I mean,
bro, I don't know.
I'm not knocking. No.
No, but you know,
I'm not
because just
perfect.
in hindsight, I'm like, bro, I don't know what I was on when I was younger.
I mean, but like we all. I mean, like I said, I'm not perfect.
But it's the thing though, I would never like if I was going raw with a girl,
Mhm.
she would be the only one.
Okay.
And yes, I've been tested and I am clean.
Mhm.
So I don't want anybody here trying to judge me.
Oh,
you know,
you
so-
will be judged on Wednesday.
Well, hey,
You will be
that's
judged on-
fine. I mean, people
At
out here
least
do
you're
a
being.
lot worse.
At least you're being responsible in that aspect.
Yeah,
I will
I am clean. I have a clean bill of health, no STDs. So, yeah, but I mean, I was, you know, if I'm dating a girl after a while, I mean, you know, we throwing the saddle away.
I will be ready for the Twitter mentions coming Wednesday. Well, I will be ready for the. I know exactly what to write.
Hey, whatever, it's out there, you know. Hey,
No, I mean,
like Charlotte may say, you live in your truth. Nobody
Yeah.
can use it against you.
this is true. No, but I mean, like nobody's perfect. I mean, yes,
Yeah.
I have went raw before,
Right.
So it's not me saying, oh, I've never not used one, but I mean, I'm sure everybody in this room has been raw before, right? Right? No, right? No? Okay, that's what's up.
No, you know I have. I just
Yeah. Right, okay.
Jordan's over there thinking.
I'm ignoring the fuck out of
She
you.
is ignoring- she has ignored my question.
That's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Alright, man, but look, that kind of brings it over since we're talking about the relationships.
Mhm.
You had put down a question earlier. What are moving in with your significant other, the do's and don'ts?
Yeah. So I wanted to bring, because I know you've lived with a significant other, and I know Jordan has too. So me and my girl are about to be at that point.
About fucking time, bro.
So I'm like, all right, what are the do's and don'ts? Y'all give them to the people, and I'm
Okay.
gonna take notes. But
Alright, let me tell you this real quick.
you know, as far as like,
Oh, wait,
what are you combining? Are you
before
putting
I
shit
go,
in storage? Because like if you got 2 microwave, 2 toasters, 2 vacuum
hold
cleaners,
on.
all that shit.
I'm gonna say this real quick before we go into it. I think it was my birthday. He had to drive me back to my car or back to my apartment.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So this is when me and my ex was together, of course. I think we were talking, and I know I was hella drunk, but I think your girl mentioned something about me and my girl at the time staying together. And then she asked you a question like, Marcus, so when we gonna stay together? I was like, not right now, please. I don't want this conversation to happen in the fucking car while I'm drunk. It's my birthday. Don't fuck it up, y'all. Do not fuck this birthday up. I'm telling you. I was so fucking nervous. I was Because it's just one of those conversations where it's like, it's almost equivalent to when you're at your best friend's house and then your best friend gets in trouble by like their mom.
Oh,
You're
when
hearing
you
them
were
argue.
little? Yeah. You got to sit in the room and keep playing the Sega Genesis like and shit.
Exactly. So it's kind of like that. But no, I know my do's and don'ts. You do have to get a new bed. You can't have the same bed. No, I'm like that.
Well, so here's, because her bed is brand new, because she's just moved in her apartment.
Has anybody else been in bed before besides you?
No.
Okay, well that's cool. But just to anybody, but like for anybody, you can't have the same bed mattress.
The mattress gotta go.
No, yeah.
That's true.
No, it has
That
to
is
go.
true.
The couch and the bed has to go because one, I'm just gonna be honest, there's just too many juices in there.
Ew.
No. But I'm making it for like, you know what I'm saying, simple terms. Like people fuck on the couch, people fuck on the, you know what I'm saying, bed. Like you can't do that.
Okay. Let me say this. Let me give y'all. See, I'm not hesitant about moving in with her. I'm hesitant about giving up my space. Like I've lived alone all
You're very
these years.
anal, bro.
And so I'm like when I come home, it's like, man, it's empty. I love it, right? So it's like she's like, yo, sell your couch, put your bed at your parents' house. I'm like, man, I'm gonna give up all this.
Now, is she telling
Yeah,
you?
I'm gonna tell you now.
Like-
if you move into a space where she's already residing, your stuff's gonna go.
Yeah, because our leases aren't on one accord.
Mm-hmm.
So you're moving in with her, right?
Yeah, and then when her lease is up in July, we're gonna get our own spot.
Got you.
Yeah, so I'm like, just all this shit. I'm like, I gotta put stuff in storage and move. It's like, I don't want to give up my couch. Go ahead.
No. One thing that I will say about this, that's all cool as far as the like material things. What's major is you need to find out, if y'all haven't had this talk before, the like finances.
Oh, we have.
Okay.
We've had this several times.
Well, like for anybody, finances, if it's going to be split down the middle or if it's going to be as far as rent split down the middle, but I'm going to take care of the cable at X, Y, and Z,
Mm-hmm.
or hey, for the rent, I'm going to pay 70 or to your 30 or 60 to your 40, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That all has to be decided before y'all move in.
Yeah, so we've decided we're gonna split everything 50-50.
Okay.
That's our plan. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And also, as far as the name on like the lease, that's also a big thing as well. Because if y'all get in an argument, somebody can kick somebody out. Not saying you,
Yeah.
but make sure both names are on the lease, that signed lease.
Well, for now, because it's her spot.
Yeah.
So,
But your name can also be on that lease as well, though, because you
Yeah.
can put your name on the lease. But that's, like I said, not for you per se.
Right.
But you gotta ask that questions. I only say this because I've been through this twice. One time in Pearland, another time somewhere else. But
Twice.
we're not talking about the first time. But I
don't think I know about the first time.
no, the first time was when I was in Pearland. You never went to the little town I stayed in Pearland.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that.
But my name was on the lease.
Mm-hmm.
So I came out winning on that one.
Well, we already had this conversation when JJ was here. You know how I feel about it. Unless you are going to propose
Mm-hmm.
within the next 6 months, do not do it. That's my opinion.
Okay, I respect that.
So the reason why you moved out because he didn't propose in 6 months.
Oh no, we had been dating for 2 years. We had already talked about marriage, but
Gotcha.
we also had another roommate, so it wasn't just he and I.
Yeah.
But in that time span of living with each other, I mean, I learned how to operate with what he likes, and he learned how to operate with what I liked.
Right. Yeah, that's.
But it was one of those things that me waking up to him every day kind of put me in the space of, is this the person that I want to marry?
Oh, okay.
And
I
That can hurt. Yeah.
if you're not already there,
Yeah.
it just gets messy.
Once somebody starts thinking about stuff like that, yo,
Because then
it's a wrap.
You start looking through the lease papers. How much it costs to break it? Like,
Well, not to
Nah,
say,
nah.
but I'm not saying, like, not to say that it's gonna end in a negative way, but
Uh-huh.
like
It's
I
gonna
was
end
talking about my
regardless.
friend, like he moved some chick down here from New Orleans, and he was like, "This is gonna be my wife," and I was like, and I
Okay.
told him the same thing,
Mhm.
and then come January, he was like, "Yeah, I got to figure out how to get her out of the apartment and send her home,"
Damn.
and I was just like, "Well, what did I tell you 6 months ago?" And he's like, "Yeah, I know, I thought, but she's not the person I thought she was, blah, blah, blah.
That actually goes into the next topic if we have time to get to it. But
What's
keep
up?
going.
But no, that's it. I just say
Yeah.
if you are really serious about being with that person,
Yeah.
Have
long
the talk.
term, yes, have the talk. But as a man, if that's something that you want, you see yourself doing,
Yeah.
if you are going to propose within the next 6 months, then I say yes.
Well, I don't know about 6 months, but it'll come. This being honest.
This is just me being as a friend towards him,
Mm-hmm.
and then just me just talking to everybody else who's probably going through that situation or is about to. For him, more so, me personally,
Mm-hmm.
I feel he needs to be with her, but by himself in his own space.
That's why I say 6 months.
That's me personally. For you.
Anything longer than that, it not to say that it makes you drag your feet, but it's like, what's the rush?
I just know him, so it's like, yo, 'cause I don't want to get no phone call. Pete,
Hey,
where you at?
Let me
Nah, yeah, but we've been together for over 2 years. And
I understand that.
But you guys haven't been living with someone is completely
No,
different.
y'all been here for
Right.
2 years. They've been like for about a year and a half, bro.
No, I met her March
Because me and
2016.
my ex were like together for this would make 3 years. So it's been like it's almost 2 years for y'all. It like has to be almost.
March 2016, because I remember she was at the rodeo.
Okay.
I just say
Man.
being with someone. I understand being when you're dating someone and you guys are heavy and you're tough or whatever, and you're spending the night at someone's house a couple of days out of the week, and then you go home for maybe a day or two, or vice versa. It's different when you have to come to the same place
Right.
every day, and you wake up next to this
But that can
person
be a good thing too,
every
though.
day. It can be.
And one of the good things for me is like she understands my OCD. She
Mhm.
understands my need to be clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like that everything in the house has a place. She understands that.
Oh, is
So-
she clean?
Yeah, she is, and
Okay.
she understands how. Yeah, I'm like that. So
But now, her stuff is not your stuff, but technically it's still her stuff.
It's
so.
all her stuff. It'll
Yeah.
always-
yeah.
So you're kind of still. For anybody who's going through that, like I said, always have to talk. Finances as well as your own personal belongings. Some of the things you're going to have in storage or
Right.
keep at your mom's.
Yeah, like she has TVs. I got 2 TVs myself, and she already got TVs up. So like little stuff like that. It's like not a big deal. Like I don't mind getting the storage and shit. So but I was just wondering what y'all's tips and stuff were. So yeah.
But no, man, we're about to end it as we always do around this time. Marcus, what you want to say to the people?
I just want to shout out real quick everybody that I ran into, all my TSU alumni. It was good seeing y'all. All my boys from the football team, Big Mike, Brian Wilson, BJ, Gilmore, Courtney. It's always good running into y'all boys and chopping it up. To my inner crew that we do the tailgate every year, Bree, Lightfoot, Brandon. We always do our thing. So man, we had a good time out there. That's it.
You, Jourdan?
Everyone have a blessed and amazing week. That's all I wish. Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
All right.
Good vibes.
Shit, she took mine from me. Hey, good vibes. No, for real. I like good vibes only. Shout out to Social Complex every Wednesday. You can also find us on IG, Twitter at social_complex_ as well as YouTube. Just type in Social Complex. And last but not least, Mama, as always, I love you.
Peace.